Good morning. It's currently 6:50 and you join us during our new feed and pump schedule. So she now feeds on me while I'm pumping the other boob. And we do this for everything but 2 feeds a day and when we go out. Good morning, welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, I'm Emie. Got a little tiny snippet of this morning, but we're on week 10 of my little baby girl. Say good morning. Say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Do 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 do. Do you and you and you and you. Good morning. Good morning to you. Is mommy singing? Yeah. Can't believe you're 10 weeks old today, my little tiny sausage. We just got her weighed. And today she is 3.1 kilograms, which is incredible. Obviously we've gone, we're to 2 decimal places. So she's 3.10, which is amazing in a week. Let me see how much she's put on. So she's put 300 grams on since last Monday. So a little bit longer than a week. But that's so good, my sausage. I wonder what you weigh in pounds now. Okay, I'm going to have to check again. So she's just over £6.13. That's right. Yes, because £6.13 would be 3.091 kilograms. And she's 3.1, which puts you at just over £6.13. Look at this chunky face. Look at this chunky face. So she weighs a whole 2 kilograms more than she did when she was born. So she was 1.1 when she was born. Wow. Wow. You want some more milkies? Come on then. We've been having a lot of trouble with pooing. She loves looking at herself in this little mirror. So it's great for while I'm changing her nappy because it keeps her distracted. And I've also moved her to right by the window so she can look out and see what's going on. Are you moving that? Do you not want to look at yourself? Or how about we look at an octopus? And so looking at an octopus? We actually have a poo going on in here. Mummy's very pleased about that. Are you being cute? Let me look at that cute face. Let me look at that cute face. Let me look at that cute face. Oh, hey. Ignore the mess of this room. I changed my cardigan because we just filmed our weekly update. Didn't we? We filmed our weekly update. You weren't too bad during it. You've been a bit fussy-mussy, but a bit of a moaning myrtle. But you're okay. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. Mommy's back's hurting today and my wrist's hurting. So I have a metal plate in my wrist and oh my god, it's hurting so much. Anyway, I'm going to put the video that I filmed for Instagram in here because it just tells you everything and otherwise I'm just filming it all again. And your girl just doesn't have time to do that, does she? Does the internet still think you're a doll baby? Does it? My little cutie. Welcome to week 10. Oh, Sausage, you're stopped to watch my cardigan. Don't she look so cute in this? It's backwards because the camera's flipped. It was gifted. I'll link it somewhere for you. Week 10 has been a ride. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? We haven't had the best week in the world, have we? Come and settle back in here. Come and settle in here. Come on. People ask why I tap. I tap because she loves it. I don't tap because I love it. I have a metal plate in my arm. It absolutely kills. We've done a lot of this week. Goodness. Yes. But you're so cute, so how can we care? Have you got sick coming out of your nose? We bought a big pack of these, like, bamboo squares. They're so useful. They're on my Amazon storefront. What can you see? So we've had a very fussy baby this week. We've gone into the second leap, but we've had some real cute development things. She started to recognise people. So she started to like have an awareness when Mike and I are around. She flails her arms and legs around when she's not with us. She knows when she's with someone that she doesn't want to be with, and she will just scream until she's with the person she wants to be with. And that's generally somebody that she knows. She has started grabbing things that are hanging, so proper grabbing them with her hands or bashing them, just trying to get hold of them if she finds them interesting. We're having big wake windows and lots of staring. We've had a lot of constipation. We've even been to the doctors for said constipation. We've had a poo now, we've had some laxatives, but it went nearly a week. Just ignore the mess in the background. We've had a lot of wind still. We've got a very, very, very windy baby, and I think I'm really going to have to assess my diet to see if it's something that's causing it. We've been grabbing and throwing our dummy and grabbing and throwing the nipple shield, even though we won't yet go on the nipple. We can do it for about 10 seconds and then we just refuse. Again, people get annoyed when I say we. She refuses to go on the nipple. She can do it, she just doesn't want to. She'd much rather be on with the shield. But she throws the shield. So we keep going through things, having to sterilise them. Dummies are getting launched across the room. Bottles are getting launched across the room. This week we've had some real sleep fighting. We might be doing it right now, might we? Although last night we did go back to sleeping 4 hours at a time. We'd only been doing 3-hour stints overnight, and that's tough on Mummy. Oh, just little tiny baby development as we get to know the world. Mummy loves you. Mummy forgot to do 2 updates. 1, her head control, incredible this week. She's been holding that little head up herself so much. 2, wait, 3.1, £6.12. I have a 3-kilogram baby. You've been sick again. These I was just talking about, and I will go into them more. Bamboo squares. They did take a hot minute to arrive, but we have found them so useful. I think you get a pack of like 30 or something. And so we're using them to dry her little bottom when it's been wiped, so we don't get nappy rash, and they're so soft. We're also using them, they get hot washed. We're also using them for little sicky wipes up. Little sicky wipes up. And they're just super useful. They're on my Amazon storefront. I don't know if I just said that. I'm also have started putting this bracelet on that I'm breastfeeding on, because I keep forgetting which boob I was doing. Joe! Should we get this week's thumbnail? Oh, I didn't mention at the video, actually. I need to say this. I'm going to add it to the end of the video now. Her head control is incredible. She's holding that head up fully by herself. We have to catch her sometimes, but she's holding it up so strong. Aren't you? Are you a clever girly? Are you a clever girly? Yes, you are. Mummy loves you. Oh, also I didn't say her weight. She was 3, I think I told you already on here, 3.1. I literally just put this outfit on her to film that video. That makes mum. I'm aware. But we gotta do what we gotta do. We just had the worst cry she's ever done. She actually cried, real tears. And I got so hot I had to take my jumper off. Baby life is tough, baby life is tough, baby life is tough. I don't know, I really thought that as a human I was going to adapt so well to just being a mother. I thought like I was born to be a mother, and I was so sad that it had never happened. But actually now I realise it's a good job it hadn't happened before now, because I just don't think I would have coped. As a person, I wouldn't have coped. I find the repetitiveness deeply hard to deal with. I find the lack of freedom in breastfeeding deeply hard to deal with, which is really sad, because that is the one thing that I'm supposed to be able to do, and I plan to do it for, like, pre-pregnancy. I was like, I'll breastfeed for years, like, why wouldn't you? But I just don't have the freedom of my body, and I am tied so deeply to the baby, and I'm not very good at being tied down. So I think that's why I'm struggling with it. And it's just a season. It's a season of my life, and we will get through the other side. And I think I'm really looking forward to as she gets older, and we can interact, and we can learn, and we can play, and we can do fun things together. And it's not just like me holding a crying baby 24/7. And especially now Mike's gone back to work, like, he has her I don't know which video I was saying this, but basically Mike goes to work at 8:30. So let's start from then. 8:30, I have her. He then comes, he works on site here with the venue. So he comes back in for lunch at 1 until 1:30. Thankfully, he does a bit of tidying up in that time period, or he holds the baby, or he does both, and he normally makes his lunch. Like, he's a godsend as a human. Mike, Vince, same person. He then goes back to work at 1:30 and finishes at 5-ish. He then makes dinner again, has a tidy round, because I try and do it during the day, but I'm just struggling to get it done. He takes the baby a bit, because she's fed on me during the day. Every 3 hours, she spends an hour with me feeding. So I'm probably feeding her while he's making dinner. And then we have some time on the sofa together. And I try to go to bed between 8 and 9. He does that feed, so there's normally a feed around that time, 8 and 9. So I pump and then go to bed and he feeds her. Then at 11:30-ish, he brings the pumps into me. I pump for half an hour. I normally sit up in bed with Lent against the headboard, asleep while pumping. And so then he comes back in, wakes me up, takes the pumps off me, feeds her, and then brings her to bed next to me in the crib thing. Actually, it's just her pram. It's her pram cot that we're using, which is Sleep Safe. It's the Cybex one. It's brilliant and she loves it. So there's no point in buying something else because she loves it. Only on a night that it's got to be dark for her to love it. If there's any sign of light, she doesn't love it, which will be great in the summer, won't it? So then she comes in probably between 12 and 1. She's delivered to my side of the bed. She then wakes up. So she's fed at 11, 12, 1, 2. She wakes up between 2 and 3. Last night she went all the way till 3. Then takes me an hour to an hour and a half. So last night it took me till 4:30 to get her back to sleep again. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. So then she woke up again at about 6:15. I fed her again. And I fed her, woke Mike up at 7. Mike took the baby off me so I could have a shower. He didn't do anything in the house this morning. He literally just sat with the baby because she was being fussy. So he had her until 8. Then he walked the dog and went to work. That's what our little day looks like. And it's just the repetitiveness of every 3 hours. It's feed, it's burp, it's cry, it's wind pain, which is awful for her. It's so awful, and not equally, it's more awful for her, but it's awful for me. And then we have about an hour and a half until we do it all over again. I don't know, because she's premature, like what stage she's gonna start growing out of this routine. I just don't know. And it means I never get anything done for myself, and I sound so selfish. She's just a tiny baby. But that's how it feels. A new season of life that we were not expecting to be this hard. She's obsessed with her dummy this week. The insulation lorry has just arrived with all the insulation ready to fill the cabin. A big poo and another outfit change because it went everywhere, and then she weed everywhere. She's got another outfit on. Mummy's got a cardigan on inside out. That's what chaotic we're going. She literally refuses to go in here for me, but for Daddy she'll go in here. He's back, he's making dinner, and I'm very happy about both of those things. Will I actually get to eat all my dinner? That's the big question.
Make some exciting noise.
Just added to the chaos. So, at the end of each video, we are going to answer a question. And the question has been asked on Instagram. So, if you want to ask us a question for the end of next week's video, come and ask me on Instagram. I'll put a question box up each week. You can ask us anything. But
anything and everything.
Anything and everything. Now, today I saw someone ask on Instagram, not me, just someone in general, if you were on the Traitors, because obviously the Traitors is on at the moment.
Which we've not started watching yet.
We have not started
I'm going to
watching
wait to the end because we just end up binging it.
Yeah, I'd rather watch them all at once.
I can't stand
But we can't watch the act. We got to do it before the actual finish, because otherwise...
When does it finish?
I don't know. Maybe we should do like 4 episodes and then wait, or...
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll work it out.
When's the
We'll see
final?
how many episodes there are.
And then we'll start however many days before that.
I think they're, 5 weeks in now, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not sure. So the question is, would you be a faithful or a traitor?
Would I be a faithful or a traitor? Depends, I think. Would I be good at playing a traitor?
If you could play either one, which one would you choose to play?
I think it would be more fun playing a traitor until the end.
I think you'd be a good traitor.
I think I'd make a very good traitor. However, at the end, I would feel awful.
Yeah.
Stealing off someone.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So therefore,
but if there was like no money involved and it's just playing the game.
Away.
Yeah. Is there a board game?
What? The traitors?
Yeah. Maybe we should play it as a family. Oh.
If there isn't, maybe.
As a family, that's going to cause some arguments in our family.
Yeah. Family board games don't go down well.
No, don't.
But yeah, no, I think...
Do you know Mum's only just started watching The Traitors?
No, she hasn't. She was watching it before us. Her and Lucy.
But she said to me...
And she started watching it, and that's what made us start watching it.
But she said to me she was watching The Traitors.
Well, maybe she's doing a rerun.
And I was like... She was like, have you seen it before? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, I've only just started season 2 or something.
I can remember... Oh, maybe she's only just started...
Maybe she hasn't...
Because she started the first one. I remember them talking about
Lucy.
it. Yeah, and then Lucy said, oh, there's another Traitors coming out. And your mum says, oh, the first season was really good. So maybe she's only just started watching the second one. But you know, yeah, she watched it before us.
So I would say, yeah, you'd be a really, really good traitor.
Why is that? Because
you've got a really good poker face.
Ooh, have I?
I mean, I can tell when you're lying, personally. That was because we've been together for 20 years. But
ask me something.
Oh.
No, that's dangerous. That's...
Dangerous!
Forget I said that.
Well, I mean...
No, don't you
say something. Say something that's a lie.
Say something that's a lie?
Yeah. The problem is I know everything.
I know.
So there's like nothing that you could say.
I think I'll be really good at acting. However, I'm not very good. See, I always think I'd make a good actor. However, I wouldn't be very good at remembering lines.
Yeah.
So I could go off the top of my head and I can act like I can cry on demand. I'm that good. I bet a lot of people can cry on demand.
A lot of people can cry on demand.
Go on, cry on demand. Go.
I can't do it right this second.
Maybe I'll show you how to do it one day.
Maybe. I could think of something really sad, but I don't want to make myself sad because my milk's only just let down and I get this really bad impending sense of doom and it'll just pique my anxiety and all of that stuff. It's just not worth it.
That's how a lot of actors do it. I don't have to think of anything sad. I can just turn it on. I just yawn. That's why I've got teary eyes. So. But no, I can just... It doesn't have to think of anything. I can just turn it on.
What's this water bottle centre stage?
Right, this has gone on way too long.
No, it hasn't. Okay,
no, I mean about the crying on demand. No, I'd make a good actor and a good traitor.
Traitor, but what would you rather play?
I was like expecting that to be water.
It's apple and elderflower, water.
If there wasn't money involved, I'd like to be a traitor. If there was money involved, because I can't go through that
Do you know what you'd also be really good at? We haven't even talked about me yet, but you'd be so good at being able to tell when people are traitors, because I think you have such a good read of character.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
And you can like,
I'm very good at
you
guessing
understand
films.
what's going on before anybody else does. Like, film-wise, I think I'd also be really good at that.
Yeah.
Because I can tell, A, when people are lying, and B,
I think I need to put it to the
I
test
can
more.
remember everything. Postpartum's like not quite as good as it was pre, but
It's true.
it is true. But I can literally remember, especially if we're put in a situation like that, like I'll remember everything everybody said, and if something, like one sentence doesn't add up, I'll be like, what?
You have a good memory. Yeah, you have got a very good memory. That's why I can.
I couldn't be a traitor.
No, I don't think you'd be very good at it.
I don't think I would.
No.
I don't think I could deal with the anxiety of it. And I don't think I could act. I don't have a poker face. My face will tell you everything that's going on, and my face will tell you every opinion of you.
It all depends on like the amount of pressure as well, isn't it? Because when you know you're being watched by thousands of people, also you're going to have cameras, you're going to have tension, so you're put into a different situation than what you would be if you were just talking one-to-one or like just a group of people.
Your screen makes you look like an avatar or something.
He is making music. Yeah. So I think it depends on the situation you're in.
I think it depends on the situation. What
So
would
maybe
you
we're
play,
just like
Mady?
both of us are just like really would be really bad at it. So let's stick with faithful.
I would rather be a faithful. I couldn't deal with the lying. I think you'd be really good at being a recruited
Oh yeah.
traitor.
Yeah, okay. If
So-
I was a recruiter and I didn't have a choice,
Yeah.
so therefore it's
You
like
don't have a choice anyway. I guess at the beginning they sit down and say, I'd rather be this or this.
yeah, but you don't have a choice though, really, do you?
No, but you do.
But there the question was, would you rather be? So that's the question.
Yeah. But I think you'd be really good if you started out a faithful and then were recruited as a traitor. But I agree, I wouldn't morally be able to take all the money from someone. If it was like just one-on-one at the end, but I know I'd have lied to have got the money, and that just feels very morally wrong for me.
Yeah.
I know it's a game, but
I think if you got to the point of let's just say that you played the traitor, you played really well, right, and you got to the end, I think you'd be the type of person just be like, I can't do it, I'm a traitor, just take the money.
yeah.
But can I have 50%?
I just wouldn't be able to take it from somebody.
Yeah, I know. But again, when you're in a different situation, if the person or that was left, or the characters, or let's call them characters, if whoever's left is a complete asshole, you probably want to take off.
Yeah, I still don't think I could. I think if they were a complete arsehole, I would have got them out before then. I'd have murdered them. If I was a traitor, they'd have been gone and out of here.
Yeah.
Also, you'd have that. You're murdering people if you're a traitor.
Yeah.
So you're literally taking people out of the game, which I just wouldn't want to do every day. I'd be like, oh yeah, but this person's this and that person this, and they deserve it because of this, and
Yeah, but as I said, if you're if it's an entirely different situation when you're playing it, I guess, like your emotions are going to be,
if you don't have a choice, you just got to do what you got to do.
Just got to do what you got to do. Try your best.
But I wouldn't enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if there's a board game.
Yeah, if not,
Can you play it with two people?
it's tricky. You'd have to have quite a few, wouldn't you?
You'd know straight away which.
Yeah. How many would you have to have
I don't know.
to make it? You probably could do it in a 4.
Just about.
Yeah, but
it
you wouldn't be
wouldn't
able
last very long, would it?
Yeah, obviously. but
Bunny,
I don't think.
Bunny, you can't get through the tripod.
Oh, no,
She's
she's gonna
stuck
stick
in the
there.
tripod.
Back up.
Bonnie, reverse. Bonnie's here because Mum and Paul have gone to Totnes to see Liz and Jerry. Reverse.
Any other questions?
No, it's just one question per video. I'm hoping somebody will leave an interesting one for next week. And when I get to the stage where I've caught up, I've sorted my life out and I've caught up with these videos, because I think I'm going to do one big December one. If you're watching this, you'll already know what I've done, but caught up. I still haven't finished.
So
I haven't
hard.
uploaded the Christmas tree.
Yeah, but it's just so much at the moment.
I know.
I know.
I haven't had any time to do it today.
No, I know you've got some people that seem like they can do it and they can nail it, but how?
She's just been so clingy.
Yeah.
And so when she's really clingy, it means I can't do anything. And then
yeah.
if there's a half an hour or an hour where she's not on me,
Yeah.
I
But
just
I'm
need
working
to...
as well.
Yeah.
So that takes me out of the day, and you can't get any jobs done around the house, which stresses both of us out.
Not today.
No.
I mean, I managed to film her. I mean, she's changed her outfit 4 times today or something. Because she's shit and she's been
she's
sick.
Shit.
And
she's shit, is she?
She pooed all over her
Oh,
outfit.
she pooed.
She exploded out of her thing, and then she weed on one of her outfits, and then she was sick on another one, and then obviously she just got dressed for the day, and I filmed her video. Hello? Hello?
If you open the door and call her, mate, she'll come to you. Oh, she's already there.
Thank you.
All right,
You're
mate.
welcome. So I think I've gone back to filming one video a week though, so this is like the only video of this week.
Yeah, just don't put pressure on it.
No, but I do want to upload one video a week, her weekly update. So like she's week 10 this week.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's it was tough before we had the baby, wasn't it? Well, no.
Yeah, but I was working 60 hours a week.
True, but at least you had your evenings where you could do it. Like now, it's really tough.
Because most of you were like 6.
Me too, especially when you're in bed by 9, 8,
Yeah.
9.
It's 7:30 now.
Yeah.
And it's winter.
Hate it.
So maybe, because they're pretty raw, and maybe I could spend some time editing on one of the days when you're not working, because you're not working 7 days a week, are you?
No.
Just going to work 5.
Yeah.
So maybe I can spend half a day editing on the day
on
that you've got.
Maybe Sunday or something. No one wants to work Sunday if they can help it. I mean, there's a lot to do, but yeah, I'll give myself
The insulation
Sunday.
delivered.
Everything.
Wow,
So
does that mean
tomorrow,
you're starting?
I'm finally going to start on the extension. It's such a good day.
Can you press the TV button, because it's gone off and that's like our main source of light?
Do you know what the problem was with...
You press home.
The problem last night for me was going to sleep was not Mady not going to sleep, because she was as good as gold every time I put her straight to sleep. But for some weird reason, I was so tired, but for some weird reason I got into bed
I did the same though.
and I just couldn't sleep.
I literally did exactly the same. What time did I go to bed? 9? And I probably didn't go to sleep till 10:30. And then you woke me up
odd.
again at, what was it, 11 to pump?
Yeah. So
I didn't even sleep half an hour.
that was 11. I fed her up. So I come to bed at 12. Didn't get to sleep till like 2:30ish.
And she woke up again at 3.
Yeah. So it was, I don't know. It's just
You
so
were
odd.
actually really cross with me.
Why?
I don't know. You were like, should I just go and warm you some milk up, because she's obviously hungry and it's going to take you half an hour to pump. I was like,
I can't remember saying that.
she's going on me. She'll be being fed in like 2.5 seconds.
To be honest, when I'm half asleep, it may sound aggressive, but I'm not.
Do you know what you do in the night?
What do I do?
You turn over.
Yeah.
And because I've got like so much going on, I've got pumps, I've got phone, I've got light, I've got bottles, I've got...
Changing mat.
changing mat, wipes, nappies, like the whole lot's all over the bed.
Yeah.
You turn over and you pull the duvet and everything goes blah, 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 blah.
I can imagine. It's really hard, isn't it? Because-
Sometimes Maggie's on the duvet and I'm like, please don't move, please don't move, please don't move, please don't move.
But you can, it's really true, because you can do it on the bed in the bedroom, right? No problem.
Getting up and out of that bed would be like the worst nightmare for me.
See, for me, if I don't do that, I'm falling asleep when I'm feeding it. And that's very dangerous, as you know.
Yeah.
So, no, I just can't. I can't do it. I've
No,
got
you
to
just
get
can't
up,
do it.
get myself a coffee, and be like.
That's
"Drink
why I
milk."
do the nighttime ones.
Hmm.
It worked well last night because she didn't wake up till I've said this already, I think, but she didn't wake up till 3, and then her next feed was 6, and then you're awake anyway. So it's like one proper wake up for me in the night, which was good. Okay, please like, subscribe, come find me on Instagram because
Ask a decent question.
ask a decent question, please. Something fun and interesting.
Yeah. I'm intrigued.
Intrigued
Do
too.
something really random.
Random, literally whatever. It can be a fact. It can be like, tell me
It doesn't have
your
to be that.
favourite
It can just-
childhood
Any
thing, like
question will do.
a random question or like a
What's your blood
challenge
type?
question. I don't know what mine is.
The amount of blood you've taken, you should know.
Okay, we really have to go because this
Traitors!
is 20 minutes. We're filming this in 20 minutes.
I know that is a symbol for fringe, but fringe.
Mike hates a fringe.
No, I don't. Just don't. No, I don't. Certain people don't like fringes. You can't tell people that. There's probably a load of people watching with fringes thinking, prick.
But maybe they don't like your bleach.
Maybe. Looks green.
It's the light. It was the green.
Bad.
It doesn't look bad at all. It looks really nice. If you don't like it, just cut it off.
No, I mean, in this light it looks bad.
It's the TV.
Colour's that now? Blue?
It looks like it's UV.
It does, doesn't it?
And put it on my hair.
Same for you.
Just highlighting my massive forehead. Thanks so much for that. Okay, that's enough. Right,
stay like
we're going. See you next week. Bye. While I've got you at the end of this video, I just very quickly wanted to say thank you for being here as always. It means the absolute world to me. Please like and subscribe. I may have already said that to you, but I'm just saying it to you again. Also, if you're interested in my weight loss journey, how I'm doing on losing my weight right now, and how I managed to do it before, I have a subscription over on Instagram that I would love you to join. Mady is wanting to chat to you too. There are 2 videos here that you can go and watch next. You click here if you want to subscribe. And finally, I have a link below to my website where I do limited drops of art prints. If there's anything available right now, I never know if there is or not on them because this is pre-recorded. So if there are some available, you'll be able to find them in the link below. But I'd love you to join me on Instagram. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in a few days for another video. Okay, love you, bye.